what's up? What's up? I want to talk about preservatives for a minute, and I'm just extremely grossed out. Absolutely in shock and awe how much of your food and how much we consume that is just littered with this stuff, right? And it's to the point where now I'm so like paranoid that I check everything before I buy it, right? And I mean everything, and I hate to be that way, and I hate that I hate that I have to dissect everything, but that's what it's gotten to, because these multi-billion-dollar companies, million-dollar companies just feel like that our lives are disposable in order to make their food retain on more life on the shelf, or to spice it up a little bit, make it quote unquote tastier, to sacrifice our lives for possible cancer and heart failure and kidney failure and yeah, you name it. Like it's actually gross. Now it's one thing, with these processed foods. It's one thing if it's like inherently meant to be junk food, right? Like like your everyday junk food you see at the store. But I've even seen preservatives being thrown into water. Water? Huh? Water is as natural, as green as it gets. How do you put chemicals, factory-made, human-made chemicals in freaking water? Right? Well, it's purified water. If you get spring water is served to you on a silver platter exactly as it's meant to be consumed. But purified water is nasty. If you have purified water, quit drinking that crap. That's literally designed to kill you. I'm not even exaggerating, because a lot of purified water has chloride, right? And chloride is used in compounds for paint and like concrete mixes and all that compound and impregnator seal and stuff, right? It's actually disgusting, right? Like, we're not supposed to be consuming that, but they sprinkled it in purified water, and it can give you cancer if you consume too much of it over time. Same thing with, I found this out recently, same thing with freaking bread. Sliced bread has preservatives meant to kill you over time. So, and like I said, not all of it is. You have to pick the right brand. Because some of them, like if you look for like minimally processed or not processed at all, just serve packaged and put on the shelf. If you look for that, then you got nothing to worry about. But still, it's just crazy what they put into your food. I mean, food is meant for us to consume, for us to stay alive, right? And the fact that food is actually is here to kill you, you can't even call it food at that point, right? Because food is supposed to be beneficial to the body in some way. Even some junk foods have health benefits, but preservatives are here to try to kill you. So I've been very self-conscious about that. And if you know me, you know I'm the pizza guy. I eat pizza all the time. Well, not all the time. Maybe twice a week. But I still love pizza. It's my favorite food. It's symbolically what I stand for is pizza, right? But I even, like, nowadays I've been hampering down, and I try to, I'm more careful about what type of pizza I eat, because, like, obviously even, of course, pizza has preservatives too, especially places like Domino's, for example, is littered with it. So I'm careful with that too. Point blank, if you want to live the longest life possible, if you want to go about it, spend upwards of 80 years on this planet, maybe even 100, please just eradicate all preservatives from your diet, or at least be more conscious. And if you have to eat something like that, make sure it's like every now and then. I know that the World Health Organization, the CDC has a limit to what you can intake every day. So just be careful with it. I'm not saying to change your diet overnight. That's impossible. It took me months to reframe how I ate everything. I'm not saying you have to change overnight, but just be wary that what you're eating isn't necessarily edible. This is TSW signing off. Peace.